there you have it. Give them another round of applause. Next, we will hear the Saba message from the Commissioner of Culture, Mr. Everton Heidegger. Please join me in welcoming Commissioner Heidegger to the stage.
Good morning all. Wonderful performances so far. As a young man growing up on this island, I once also wanted to learn how to do the waltz, but from seeing it being performed today, I think I got more or less an idea of how I can do it. So, not a promise, but hopefully for the 50th anniversary, you probably will see me doing the waltz also. Honored guests, distinguished leaders, cherished friends, and the wonderful people of Saba, a very warm welcome to all, and a happy Saba Day 2024. Today as we gather to celebrate the 49th anniversary of Saba Day, we take a moment to reflect on our shared journey as a community. This year's theme, One Island, Rich in Culture, Shaped by Diversity, and Rooted in Heritage, beautifully captures the essence of who we are and what we cherish about this extraordinary island we call home. As we celebrate, we honor the rich history that has shaped Saba into the island it is today. From the first steps taken on this rugged land by the Arawak people, who left their marks as the island's earliest inhabitants, to the determination of early European settlers who carved homes into its cliffs, and enduring contributions of Africans whose heritage flows through our cultural roots. Saba's story is one of perseverance, culture, and yielding hope. For centuries, Sabans have faced challenges, natural disasters, isolation, and the trials that come with being a small island in the Caribbean. Yet, through every hardship, we have stood united, drawing strength from one another and from our shared love for this island. Ours is a culture shaped not only by adversity, but by the unwavering spirit of unity, pride, and resilience. Our heritage is visible in every corner of Saba. The white cottages with red roofs and green shutters, standing proudly against the hills, are more than just structures. They are symbols of our identity, each one a testament to the pride and unity that define us. Beneath these homes, the stone walls lining our roads, built by the hands of our ancestors, tell stories of labor and devotion. These walls, like our traditions, hold us together, reminding us of the values that have carried us through generations. Our traditions themselves are treasures, the delicate skill of Saba Lays, lovingly passed down through the years, the vibrant festivals that fill our streets with color and joy, the flavors of our local dishes prepared with care and shared with love. Each of these represents who we are, people who honor our past, celebrate our present, and build towards our future. Today we pay tribute to those who came before us, the pioneers who laid the foundations of our community, built our schools, paved our roads, and safeguarded our traditions. We remember those who worked the land, fished the seas, crafted with meticulous care, and passed down the stories, songs, and wisdom that bind us as a people. To our elders, the keepers of our history and identity, we owe a debt of gratitude for reminding us of where we came from and why it matters. We also celebrate the strength and diversity of our present-day community. Over the years, people from all walks of life have found their way to Saba, bringing with them new ideas, talents, and traditions that enrich our island. Whether your family has lived here for generations or you've recently made Saba your home, each of you contributes something special. Together, we create a place defined by warmth, welcome, and shared purpose. I want to take a moment to personally recognize some of the incredible individuals and groups who make a difference every day. To our educators, who inspire and nurture young minds, instilling a love for learning and pride in our island, you are shaping the future of Saba. To the community leaders and volunteers who work tirelessly to organize events like today's celebration, strengthening the bonds that connect us, thank you for your unwavering dedication and passion. And to every individual who gives back in their own way, whether by protecting our natural beauty, preserving what we have, or lending a helping hand to a neighbor, you are the heartbeat of this island. Standing here today, I am overwhelmed with pride and gratitude. Despite our differences, we are united by our love for Saba. We may come from diverse backgrounds, but together we are one island, one family, rich in tradition, proud of our history, and committed to building a bright and shared future. As we look toward next year's 50th anniversary of Saba Day, let us recommit ourselves to embracing our roots and celebrating our diversity. Let us honor our heritage by preserving it, not just for ourselves, but for the generations yet to come. And let us step forward with confidence and pride, knowing that we are part of something greater than ourselves, a community shaped by its past, strong in its present, and ready for its future. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for your love and dedication to Saba. Together we make this island extraordinary. Happy Saba Day to all.
Thank you, Commissioner Heidegger, for your beautiful message. Poetry has always been a cherished part of the Saba Day celebrations, reflecting the creativity and pride of our youth. This year, students used 5 mandatory pre-chosen words from Leaf Chip, a collection of Saban English by Mr. Teddy Johnson. For the Sacred Heart School, the words were simple wee, tantalized, jokey, good turn, through the time. Help me welcome this year's primary school poetry contest winner, Sophie Holland, who will present her poem.
Old Saban Simple. Well, me child, let me tell you a tale. When we were kids going down the old Simple Trail, picking our aloes and minding our business. Through the time, we used to bust a line, jokey as we, young and carefree, up in the hills and under the trees, taking a good turn while watching Mount Scenery. Eating our Johnny cakes and Gouda cheese, a full belly to run around and do as we please. On the old Simple Trail, bees and jockeys, boy, we used to tantalize day. The buzz of wings and plenty of stings, done picking our aloes, it's time to go home. Do you hear him calling? That's Mr. Calvin home. Through the time, the aloes meant a lot to we. In our drinks, on our skin, for our health, and to forever be young like our kin. Through the old Saban Simple Trail, holding hands, making memories, and where laughter never fails.
Thank you, Sophie, for that beautiful poem. Let's give her a round of applause. Now, I would like to call upon our Commissioner of General Affairs, Mr. Bruce Sagers, to deliver his Saba Day message. Please join me in welcoming Commissioner Sagers to the stage.
Good morning and a warm welcome to this 49th Saba Day celebration. It is an honor to share this special occasion with all of you here today, the people of Saba, our visitors both near and far, to those following via social media, and to Sabans across the globe. I extend my heartfelt wishes for a happy and blessed Saba Day. As we gather this morning to celebrate Saba Day, it is important to reflect on the many reasons why we feel proud and grateful during this year's celebration. First and foremost, we are blessed with the gift of life, which has brought us together here this morning. We should also give thanks for being spared from what was expected to be a record-breaking hurricane season. Instead of destructive storms, we are graced with an abundance of rain, resulting in the lush green beauty that surrounds us today. This past year has brought significant developments to our island. We have witnessed the construction boom, including the exciting new Scenery Hotel in Moorside and the expansion of the healthcare facilities here in the bottom. These projects are only the beginning, as there are several others that are in the pipeline, poised to enhance our infrastructure and services. Looking ahead to next year, we hope to see the start of the construction of new technical classrooms, an enrichment center, and a new gymnasium on St. John's. And of course, we eagerly anticipate the launch of the Black Rocks Harbour project, which will be a game changer for our island. This new harbour will create job opportunities, economic development, and secure alternative cargo landing facilities essential for our future if the Fort Bay Harbour were to ever become inaccessible. This development is vital for our continued existence as we remain dependent on the importation of goods and food. We also witnessed the implementation of a social minimum this year, with increases to allowances and pensions, with more adjustments expected in January. The introduction of the RCN salary scales in January greatly improved the earnings of civil servants, and improvements to the free allowance have made a positive impact. Additionally, strides are being made towards self-reliance with green energy initiatives and hydroponics. Fiber optic cables are being installed to improve internet connectivity across the island. Many of our children and adults have participated in sporting tournaments both at home and abroad, showcasing our community's talents. All of these are examples of positive steps forward. In short, it has been a year of growth and positive developments. At surface level, Saba seems to be thriving. Stability, growth, safety, breathtaking nature, ongoing investments, and a resilient, hard-working community are attributes to be proud of. We should all appreciate them, especially considering the hardships faced by others around the world. However, when we take a deeper look beyond the surface, we cannot ignore the price that we pay to live on this island paradise. The phrase, the price that we pay to live in paradise, is often used to dismiss the challenges that we face. But there are moments when the burden of that price becomes too heavy to bear. Sadly, for too many of our people, frustrations have reached a critical point, and rightfully so. For example, for years there have been concerns about the quality of our education system, yet the attention that was needed from the most influential partner only seems to happen when the inspectors announce that the quality of our schools have greatly declined. Both schools continue to struggle to bring in quality teachers, often due to bureaucratic obstacles in the work permit process, which causes delays or prevents teachers from arriving at all. Our children ultimately pay the price of this inefficiency. We continue to experience the impact of the high cost of living. Delegations come and go, and they all agree that measures need to be taken. Yet, plans are being made to reduce or even eliminate subsidies that have helped to ease the rising costs, continue to be made by people who neither understand our island nor its unique needs. Connectivity remains a struggle, and while it's deemed costly for us to have a public service obligation, a recent announcement revealed that Ameland, a small island off the coast of Netherlands, will receive a 250 million subsidy to improve their ferry connections to the mainland. As much as I wish I could offer a purely positive speech today as a commissioner, I must acknowledge the frustrations that are shared by many. It is deeply frustrating that political decision makers in the Netherlands still do not fully understand or appreciate the gravity of our problems. After all these years, there is still a lack of political will to make the bold decisions necessary to address issues that have long been standing, some that date even before the transition. We see this while the same decision makers address ineffective national policies, positions, and institutions by renaming and repurposing them only to achieve minimal and costly results. Ladies and gentlemen, despite my frustration, I am reminded of the incredible progress that we have made throughout the years. The overall benefits of our relationship with the Netherlands far outweigh what still needs to be done. And most importantly, I am reminded of the resilience of our people. This is something I truly believe in. From the beginning, the odds were stacked against us. Our small size, difficult terrain, and isolation have and will remain obstacles. Yet we have always found a way to overcome. When we were told years ago that building roads on Saba was impossible, we built roads, and that is a true story of our perseverance. And that is why I truly believe in Saba's resilience and the resilience of the Saba people. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, and have a blessed and happy Saba Day.
Thank you, Commissioner Zegers. As I recap Commissioner Zegers' message, he mentioned two key words: perseverance and resilience. For the poetry contest for students of the Saba Comprehensive School, the words were paramble, cross, sweat wet, fix or fixed, not for no money. Help me welcome this year's secondary school poetry contest winner, Kristen Zegers, who will share her poem.
Saba's tale, one island's beat. Me son, sit down, let me cross your mind. We'll paramble about a place, one of a kind. Saba, the rock where the clouds come near, rich in spirit, culture clear. Long time, way back, the people sweat wet, climbing up the ladder they'd never forget. Farmers, sailors, all brave and strong, unity humming like a maroon song. A mix of souls from many a shore, roots deep planted, hearts pure to the core. Africans, Dutch, and English too, Saba's soul, diversity's brew. They say, not for no money will I let it break. Culture woven tight, like nets they make. Fixed or free, every man do his part. Dancing with pride, history close to heart. Me son, don't get fixed in any small strife. This island story is more than life. Even if the path is twist and turn, from every journey, lessons we learn. So when you cross Saba, remember the tale, where waves crash wild and spirits set sail.
One island small, but mighty, strong friend, heritage deep, every heart fed. Happy Saba Day. From every journey, lessons we learn. Give Kristen Zagers another round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, we now move into one of the highlights of today's ceremony, the prestigious award presentations. I invite Island Governor Johnson and Commissioner Henniger and our special award recipients, Mrs. Gina Hassel, Ms. Apollonia Gums, and Ms. Joyanne Robinson, to join us on stage. Please join me on stage. Recipients.
Go girls!
Today, we would like to honor 3 women who have risen to the call, who are dedicated to their job and show determination in the face of danger. They have bravely put themselves in the line of fire. I am proud to present to you Bluntware Caribbe's Nederland's first female shift leaders, Mrs. Gina Hassel, Miss Apollonia Gums, These women embody the resilience and determination that inspire us all, with each of their journeys symbolizing the power of perseverance, ambition, and community. Let me begin with Mrs. Gina Hassel, who believes in never missing an opportunity. From the moment she saw the vacancy at the fire department, she knew she would not let it pass and set her sights on making it become a reality. Gina's path to becoming a firefighter was anything but straightforward. After first applying in 2020, delays meant waiting until 2021 to start her training in Bonaire. But Gina's patience and perseverance paid off. And 1 year ago, she proudly earned her firefighter certification. Beyond the technical skills, Gina has gained confidence and learned the art of composure from being in this role. Her ability to continue pushing to even greater heights is one that is credited to the unwavering support of her family, her parents, her husband, and her children. Next, we turn to Mrs. Apollonia Gums, who, from a child, dreamt of becoming either a doctor or a firefighter. One way or the other, her goal was to help people. Growing up surrounded by family members in the St. Martin Fire Department, her fascination with the field only grew. After going to the US to study, Apollonia returned to St. Martin due to family responsibility, where she did several types of jobs, from washing cars and working in the bank. But she never forgot about her dream. 4 years later, she was accepted to do the firefighter training. She fondly remembers arriving on Saba, welcomed by Julio Efri and James Hassel, who, in addition to mentors such as Jahid Trump, Kenneth DePaul, Milan, Willem York, Eric Chase, Glenn McNutt, Gibbs, Ludwig Oceano, have been instrumental in her journey. Apollonia's spirit of determination is seen in everything she does, from earning her truck driver's license to learning Dutch, and even serving as a union representative. During her journey, Apollonia has faced personal loss but has found strength in God, and with the support of all of her family members and her partner, Susan Guido, she has made it through. Apollonia's story reminds us of the importance of perseverance and accepting support during difficult times. We also honor Miss Joyanne Robinson, who, with a heart set on giving back to her community, was captivated by the excitement and adventure of firefighting after witnessing one training exercise. Today, with 3 years of service completed, Joyanne continues to inspire, especially her young son, who she proudly mentors by showing him that women can excel in any field. Her motivation stems from her late grandmother, whose words of encouragement still drive her today, as well as her parents, her partner, and her son. Joyanne is passionate about strengthening the bond between the fire department and our community, spreading awareness and serving as a role model for future generations. Ladies and gentlemen, these 3 women who stand before us today prove that courage and commitment know no gender. Their dedication not only serves as an example for the fire department, but for our entire community. Please join me in congratulating and honoring Mrs. Gina Hassel, Miss Apollonia Gums, and Miss Joyanne Robinson. Miss Joyanne Robinson. And Miss Apollonia Gum. Thank you, ladies, for all of your hard work and dedication to our community. Please give them another round of applause. Our next group of awardees are commonly regarded as Saba's unsung heroes. The men who work tirelessly, rock by rock, building and upholding Saban tradition from the ground up. Enduring the scorch of the sun, heavy lifting, and long days, they managed to make it seem effortless while creating an aesthetic that we cherish on this island. These men build not just walls, but a sense of home and security, preserving a practice that is deeply ingrained in Saban heritage. Let us take a moment to thank our dedicated team at Public Works as I invite them to join me on stage. Mr. Lavier, Mr. Grenier, Mr. Martin, and the wife of the late Mr. Samuel Alai. From the airport to Fort Bay, this team's contributions span the island, expanding roads, fortifying our safety by building walls, and continuously enhancing the community's infrastructure. This group consists of men who carry on a legacy passed down through generations, following in the footsteps of fathers and grandfathers who mastered the art of rock wall building, with some having served for over 40 years. a rare and admirable level of commitment that stems from a genuine love for what they do. Their work reflects their pride and skill, perfected over decades. Today, we also take a moment to honor the late Samuel Augie Aladi, who was not only known for his hard work, but also for his humor and eagerness to learn. Samuel brought joy and curiosity by his work, always interested in trying something new. His absence is deeply felt by his colleagues, and remember him today with admiration and gratitude. Again, let us show our heartfelt appreciation to these remarkable men, the Public Works team. They are the silent strength between so much of what is treasured about Saba. Your dedication does not go unnoticed, and we thank you for your contributions that shape our island and preserve our heritage. Ladies and gentlemen, Public Works team. Mr. Gurrier. Please give him a round of applause. Mr. Tapia, please give him a round of applause. The wife of the late Samuel Aladi. Mr. Gurrier, please give him a round of applause. And Mr. Martin. Please give him a round of applause. Thank you to the recipients, and thank you to Commissioner Heidegger and Island Governor Johnson. Congratulations to all the award recipients. Your dedication and contributions to Saba do not go unnoticed. To conclude this ceremony, and as we continue to celebrate this special day, let us reflect on Saba's unyielding spirit and the warmth that binds us as one community. In the face of challenges, Saba's heart continues to beat with resilience, love, and hope. Anchored in our shared heritage, and propelled by unity, we carry forward a legacy that makes our island truly exceptional. Thank you to everyone who contributed to this event, including the various departments of the public entity Saba, our stakeholders, and the talented individuals who showcase their skills today. Sabans and friends of Saba, please stand. And repeat loudly and proudly this year's theme: One Island, rich in culture, shaped by diversity, and rooted in heritage. A happy Saba Day to everyone. as I call upon our Island Governor, Mr. Jonathan Johnson, to lead us in the toast.
You can stir the champagne, I see some whiskey. Nonetheless, get busy with the champagne that's on its way. I don't know if I'm supposed to make a joke here or something.
Before the toast, we will have the Child Focus Youth Steel Pan. There you have it, Child Focus Youth Steel Pan. Please give them another round of applause.
Before closing, before giving the toast, I'd also like to give a big shout out and let's give a great hand to our Mistress of Ceremonies, Miss Woods. She has done a great job. She went to education. She came out to our island. She is serving our island as a teacher at a comprehensive school. So I'm very proud of her today. And all our other talent, our youth, our young people have young boys and girls who have played the steel band. In general, we're very proud and we're very thankful for everyone who could be here today. So while these showers of blessings come down, let's raise our hands for a toast to Saba and all you present. So Saba.
Salud. Salud.
Thank you, Governor Johnson. To send us off in high spirits, please join me in welcoming the Child Focus Youth Group as they perform their hit song, My Island. Please give them a round of applause as they come on the stage. once again to the Child Focus Youth Group for singing that beautiful song. Please give them another round of applause. I am inviting everyone here today, everyone that's on the island, to this evening's cultural event at the government lawn. It begins at 6 in the evening. Everyone is welcome. At this point, I would like to thank our dignitaries, our invited guests, and all citizens for celebrating with us today. I am also going to ask that our invited guests and dignitaries begin first. There is a lady, Elizabeth, right there. You may follow her. Have a safe and enjoyable Saba Day 2024.